Hello, I'm here with Christy McCoy she's a third grade teacher at Southside Elementary in Pike County. I remember interviewing you last year because you had a really exciting river project where the students did some interesting learning and community development work. But you have a new project this year, so what is it?
I do. I teach third grade in a departmentalized setting, and I have a team teacher. She teaches the math and the science, and I do the reading and language arts and social studies. And I incorporate that into my reading. And this year we did our economics unit. And our economics unit took a life of its own because we took it from the textbooks to from paper basically to the real world. And students were creating projects, they were creating goods and services, and we got to take that out into our community. So the students were invited by this wellness center that sponsored a youth entrepreneur zone at a festival that we had in our hometown, and the children got to bring their products and actually sell them at a booth. So they made a profit, so they learned about profit and loss, you know, and things like that. So we had a lot of fun.
So what are the products that they've made?
Well, some of the things they made, you know, first of all, they had to have a marketing strategy and create a business name. So they were using things like Billy's Bookmarks or Maddie's Market, spelled M-A-R-K -I-T. She made bookmarkers for for textbooks. And you know, they were just doing really unique things like spirit shakers with little Dasani water bottles with beads in them to take to a UK game, and they had put Go Cats on them. So people were buying these because, you know, the parents were involved with helping the children, and they were so excited, and they thought, wow, we're going to make real money, you know, and take it back and use it in our school community, and you know, use it to fund field trips and things like that. So when they knew it involved real money, you know, they were really excited. So
well, so first of all, there's a sense of entrepreneurism here. So now, do the kids come to you with that entrepreneurial spirit, or does this project enhance that and grow it?
It's definitely enhanced, and I try to create real world scenarios for them, you know, because you can't just lay a word out in front of a child and say, okay, this is interdependence. You know, they'll be like, what? They just learned basically by these real world scenarios when something like this would happen, you know, how to apply the word, you know, to use application with the word and things like that. Opportunity cost, you know, producers, consumers, service workers, you know, there was just a lot of vocabulary involved.
So marketing, what are some of the marketing strategies that they've developed, and what type of media do they use?
Okay, well, right now they've created posters, and that's, you know, they had to do a marketing sheet, they had to build a business plan, they had to do their startup cost, their profit and margin loss, you know, all of that. They had to do their profit margin, the profit loss and margin, and they had to do just, you know, different things like that to even get the business started. And we call it Market Day. We also take it from the community to the school and do it there, but we don't use, obviously, currency at the school. We just use, you know, other kinds of money. So.
So what have you learned from this? I mean, the students are learning, but what have you learned?
I've learned to let children go. Let them go, you know, let them create. Let them be, you know, show ownership more instead of being the guide on the side, you know, or the sage on the stage, just letting them take, you know, total responsibility of their learning.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Christy, thank you so much. You're doing again, this each year, no telling what you're going to come back with next year.
I know, you're just going to wait.
But in the spring, it'll be fun to see how this project worked and how you made whatever changes that you made.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.